It's still raw.
Before the race, I'm just chewing my gum, trying to picture and visualize what I have to do.
The St. Lucian, fastest in qualifying, world indoor champion in Glasgow earlier this year, the St. Lucian, Julien Alfred.
Yes, I have.
It still resonates.
Off they go, technical approach for Jamaica. Julien Alfred is running brilliantly. 10.72. She demolishes the field. It wasn't even close.
Glory.
I took my beep out and was just showing the crowd, my last name, to just show that, I'm here now.
Exultation filled a nation then, and several weeks later, St. Lucia was still on a high. Julien Alfred's name will be in these streets forever.
We've got the 2 pitons, we've got the driving volcano, we've got the 2 Nobel laureates, and look now we have Julien Alfred for two medals. That's the very first time in history for Julien Alfred to be winning that Olympic gold and silver medal. It means so much to me. I can't even find words to explain what it really means.
This is our very first Olympic medal, and this is a great thing for St. Lucia.
It was nice, happy.
It's just awesome. There are no words to describe that.
Putting us on the map as our first gold and silver medalist ever on the world stage, Olympics. I mean, it's second to none.
That's the most historic thing that has ever happened to us in St. Lucia. And I think with her coming back to St. Lucia, it's encouraging a lot of the young youth to push into sports. And trust me, I believe we have more Julien Alfreds coming in St. Lucia in the next few years to come.
And now a nation honors her. The girl from Cicerone is back home. Welcomed by her people, Juju, after a very long track season, including winning St. Lucia's first gold and silver medals in the 100 and 200 meters, is here for a week of celebration.
Oh my God. Even before I stepped off the plane, I was already overwhelmed just seeing the amount of people that was outside. It was just truly amazing to just see the nation, or the amount of people awaiting me, and it was overwhelming. And my heart was just so full.
And St. Lucia's leaders were here to celebrate her arrival at Heronora.
I'm really privileged and humbled to be the first to welcome 10.72 second Olympic gold medalist, Miss Julien Alfred, to the land of above St. Lucia. Welcome, Mr. Alfred. Right?
Julien again Helen of Troy, and we used the tagline Simply Beautiful St. Lucia for a number of years, and she is really beautiful. And when we speak of her beauty, it's not just her external beauty, it's her beauty as a person, in terms of being very, very humble, very, very generous and kind and soft-spoken, and really giving back to our communities, as you see with her. And of course, our tagline, let her inspire you. She inspires us all to just do better. And so it just means a lot to us as a government, as a people, that Julien Alfred is that shining light for the next generation.
And then the girl of the hour, the day, the year, spoke for the first time.
I don't usually, short.
Sorry, sport.
But today, I just want to say I'm truly lost for words, honestly. I don't want to get emotional up. I just want to say thank you. I've dreamt of this for such a long time. Just being an inspiration to the youth of St. Lucia, wanting to give back and just wanting to, inspire them so we can have many more Elizabeth Spencers and many more Darren Samis and many more like myself. It didn't come easy. It was truly a rocky road. Many things I wanted to just give up, throw in the towel and just say I'm done. But my village, those persons who are around me, I just want to say thank you for just everything that you have done for me. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Obviously moved by the welcome, the emotions we see now would be multiplied when she goes back to the place where it all began.
Good morning, Juju. Welcome. Hey, Juju. Thank you very, very much.
Students from all over came out to the school's rally to honour Juju. It was a morning of singing, dancing, poetry and celebration.
Well, I must admit that today is indeed a very, very good day for St. Lucia. It's a very good day for the Dennery North constituency that I happen to be the parliamentary representative for. And even more important, today is a great day for the extended education family, in that we are hosting one of two schools rallies slated for today in celebration and honor of Julien Alfred. What is important about today is that our students got an opportunity to interface with Julien herself. They were able to receive a message from her. And what we want from that Olympic experience is to be able to build on it as a country and to use Julien's experience to help motivate our student population and to tell our children and let them know that whatever sphere they decide to venture into in life, they can make it big, just as Julien did in athletics. St. Lucia has demonstrated on the global stage that we have been punching way above our weight. We are the country with 2 Nobel laureates. This is the country that produced Darren Sami, who won the World Cup as captain of the West Indies team on 2 occasions, and today we have an Olympic gold medal in Julien Alfred. So this is a reminder for our people that we can achieve anything we put our minds to, and this has added significance for the children who are in school. And here's an opportunity for us to get them believing in themselves. And I can tell you, to complement that national mood where you can almost see it on the faces of the faces of the citizens of our country, that there's a contentment, there's a happiness, there's a belief. We need to continue to nurture that kind of spirit, that kind of atmosphere, and I think it can only augur for a better St. Lucia down the road.
It's such an honor. I love you too. It's such an honor to be standing in front of the future generation of St. Lucia. And I can just remember myself at your tender age. I was just having fun. Didn't really expect to be at this point in my career. But like I said, it's truly an honor standing here in front of you today. When I was in primary school, I had a dream of being just like Usain Bolt. Even though it was so far-fetched, at the time, because I had no clue I would even achieve any of what he has, I do want to say, never forget where you came from. Never be boastful, always be humble, and allow your work to speak for itself. And lastly, I want to say love everyone. I've had the pleasure of representing St. Lucia on the Olympic stage, and I hope that I can see most of you, if not all of you, on the stage representing our island. Thank you.
This is the Cicerone RC Combined School. Julien ran along these corridors and in the playing field from as far back as 2006. She spent 7 years here, dreaming of becoming one of the greatest athletes of all time.
I was a child at one point and I wanted to be just like Usain Bolt, just like Lilburn Spencer, just like Darren Sammy, and so many other like inspiring individuals, like Shirley Fraser Price, so many other inspiring individuals and, you know, athletes like myself. And I really want to be a beacon of hope for the youth in the country. And, you know, it truly means a lot that, you know, they're looking up to me now and they see me as an inspiration like I once looked at the other older athletes as.
But this was the home of tears, of losses, of spelling bees, and finishing second in exams.
She was a very, very quiet individual, actually, very nice, a cry baby. As you can see now, she still is. If you watch the baby photos, she's always the one crying, but she never really gave me any problems. She was always on the field, always doing something. She was always, you know, she was always a nice person.
Julien's mom, Joanna, one of her greatest influences. She had to carry the mantle of parenting alone back in 2013 when Julien's dad, Julien, had died. And here at Cicerone RC Combined, she had another major influence, who is now another of her guardian angels.
As we all know, one of my biggest supporters, my physical education teacher, Mr. Simeon Stephen, who is sadly no longer here with us today. I do want to take a moment of silence just for him. May he continue to rest in peace. I wish he was here with us today. I really wish he was here with us today just to see how far I've come. The young Julien he took on the playing field to race against the men in the community, but only ended up leaving with cuts and bruises and grass in my hair. I lost the race to the men and I cried all night. Though he is no longer with us today, I pray that his memories live on forever in our hearts and in our minds. Long live Mr. Stevens.
As the children listened to their hero, they picked up one more gem.
So I say to you again, never give up on your dreams and never give up on yourself. Thank you.
It's a daring message from a girl who walked the walk and not just talked the talk. At 14 years, she left the only home she knew to go to a foreign land, Jamaica. She attended St. Catherine High School. Her mother recalled that time.
We took it step by step. First of all, when she came from, I think, Trinidad, she came down, when her local coach said to me, okay, we got some information, somebody to get to Jamaica. I'm like, okay, all right. I kind of put it aside because, you know, she's just 14, she's young. But when she came to me and said to me, hey, mommy, I really want to go to Jamaica, that's where it hit. Because when the child comes to you and she wants to do something as a mother, and if you're a true mother, you are going to try to make it possible for her. So here am I, my fortune, saying that I'm not going to give any of my children away. I'm going to do whatever I have to do to make sure that they're okay. And this one is telling me that she really wants to do this. That was something, but I did it.
Oh my God. That was so hard for me. Like, at that time, you know, when you're young, you're just having fun with your family, your friends. That's really all you know. I'm just going to school, going to training in St. Lucia, and you know, life was just so simple. And then I was approached by the Jamaican team who offered me a scholarship to go to Jamaica, St. Catherine High. And I took it and ran with it because, you know, like I said, looking up to my idols and doing so well, like I wanted to be a part of it. I wanted to be a part of the culture in Jamaica, to be amongst the best. And it was hard.
That was the hardest thing ever. Like the hardest from my heart to my head to my toes. Like that was really, really hard because here I have a little girl, my baby at that time, who I take care of her, make sure she's clean, and her job is to just go to school and learn. And then now she's away from me where I cannot reach out and get, you know, to rescue her as she wants me to. Man, that's hard. That's the hardest thing ever.
And even when she was facing difficult times, both Julien and her mother knew she would not return home. Not yet, anyway.
No, that was not the plan. We had to fulfill the plan. We were given a task, basically, like I said to her. We had to complete the assignment, basically, that's what I said, yeah. So I would not have allowed her to give up. There are days that she really wanted to give up, weeks that she got upset because I said to her, hey, baby, we're not giving up. We're doing this. We're doing this.
After I came from school, my first day of school at St. Catherine High, my mom left me a note. I didn't get a chance to see her after school. Just said, follow your dreams. I cried a lot being away from my family because that was the first time I've been away from my family, you know, at the age of 14. And it was a very hard thing for me, but it was all worth it in the end. And I have like such a great support system who just helped me keep pushing. You know, my dad was truly, he made a big impact in my life. And the last time I saw him was when he took me to the Philip Park to train, and I just wanted to just keep going for him and remembering my why, remembering to just not stop, and remembering that those who have left us and moved along, they wanted me to get to the biggest stage of my career, and using that as motivation to get to where I want to go, to continue to live on, and to see how far I can reach.
Now Julien is the embodiment of success, and the children who listen to her words won't forget them anytime soon. In fact, they have their own Northern Star to look up to. A beacon, an example of grit and determination. Juju, now and forever immortalized at home. government of St. Lucia had big plans for Julien this week, and one of the major announcements, Juju's appointment as a new tourism ambassador. This landmark partnership seeks to elevate the island's profile as a premier global travel destination.
We're really looking forward to this partnership. It's going to add significant value to St. Lucia and to the portrayal of our country globally. You know, there's so many awards that we've won as a destination, and we're going to continue to work together to make sure that we take St. Lucia to another level using, Julien.
As tourism ambassador, Julien will participate in promotional events for St. Lucia in key markets globally, alongside conducting media engagements, advertising initiatives to promote the island and its marketing campaigns. Additionally, Julien will encourage in social media campaigns to highlight tourism in St. Lucia. A key feature of this collaboration is the co-branding of the prominent St. Lucia logo on Julien's Puma competition and warm-up kits.
It's a wonderful, wonderful opportunity for St. Lucia, and to be partnered with Puma and Julien Alfred. I think Puma is the third largest brand in the world, and Julien is the most trending athletes coming out of Paris. So St. Lucia as a destination, we're very privileged to have the partnership with Julien. And as the minister said, this partnership represents a lot for us as a destination. And we really make sure that we maximize and support Julien in whatever she do, and bring back that awareness to St. Lucia as a destination.
St. Lucia really pulled out the red carpet for Juju. The festivities culminated with a celebratory ceremony on the evening of St. Lucia's new national holiday, Julien Alfred Day, in honor of the Olympic champion.
I would say it was a huge success. I think the turnout first and foremost was phenomenal. St. Lucians really came. As a matter of fact, some people indicated that they were intimidated by the crowd watching from home, and so they decided, oh my God, I'm going to just stay and watch it from home.
The Darren Sammy Stadium was buzzing, and Juju would be rewarded even more. She was presented with $1 million from the government of St. Lucia.
And most of all, she will get from the people of St. Lucia $1 million.
Commemorative stamp for her. Our exercise books that all kids would be going to school with would be done with her picture, that moment when she actually won that gold medal. The highway, the only pretty much expressway we have in St. Lucia, previously known as the Millennium Highway, is now going to be called the Julien Alfred Highway. There were so many permutations of how we were going to name that highway, and I remember some of the discussions about calling it the expressway, and having discussions as to whether or not people would be speeding like Juju speed on the highway, but we did it. The monument, I think, is going to be really big as people enter into the community. A lifelike statue of Julien Alfred. That will be awesome for our next generation to see. We also announced that we were gifting her 10,720 square feet of land, pretty much to symbolize 10.72 seconds at the Olympics. So that is a nice touch. And of course, the creme de la creme. Prime Minister announced $1 million for Julien Alfred, which is a touch over $400,000 US for what she brought to St. Lucia. And he made it clear that we would want to give her Mount Jimmy and the Pitons and all of St. Lucia, but we really as a government cannot. And it's just a drop in the bucket in terms of showing appreciation for what she did. And I think, importantly, the next generation is going to see that once you put your mind to doing something, that this government, as a St. Lucian people, we're definitely going to reward you.
Since stepping on island, I've been lost for words by just how much the country have supported me, and seeing an entire nation united, coming together through sports. It means a lot to me, and I'm sure the children now are looking at all of you celebrating, and they're like, wow.
wow, I want to receive the same amount of support. I want to represent St. Lucia on the global stage to just receive the love that I've been receiving from all of you.
It's been a joy to witness the unprecedented, not just the incredible performances by Juju at the Olympics in Paris, but an entire nation pausing on metaphorical bended knee to honour their young queen. The old and new generations here in St. Lucia witness something so many other nations take for granted.
So many things I could think about, to be quite honest, but I would say for sure the amount of St. Lucians that came out for me and showed me love throughout the motorcade. I was definitely not expecting that, but the amount of St. Lucians who came out and showed me love and the appreciation for all my hard work and my achievements, I think that's what stood out to me the most.
And the sheer joy and ecstasy which comes with moments like this will be memorialized for years. This is the year of St. Lucia. This is the year of their queen, Julien Alfred.